We'll be calling on the first performance of the night tonight. We have a very talented guest speaker, which is among us. Most of you already know her as Diva Patang. She's a very talented businesswoman as well.
Thank you. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Awal tasu tulta salamun nabiyayma. Dear friends, colleagues, fellow Afghans, ladies and gentlemen, assalamu alaikum. It's an honor to be here with all of you today. Let me start with a few heartfelt thanks. Firstly, let me thank Ariana magazine and A&B Films for organizing such a great event during this crucial time. The staff, volunteers, and all of you who traveled from different parts of the UK. I'm sure your contribution made this gathering an impactful event. Thank you all. Bera manana. Today, we, the Afghan people living anywhere around the world, are suffering from what has happened to our country. As an Afghan, I'm also heartbroken, shocked, and devastated, but I'm hopeful. I have not lost hope, and the reason is you guys. The new and well-educated Afghan generation. In the last 20 years, Afghan inside and outside Afghanistan has changed. We have a high number of well-educated women and men who stand for their right, who can raise their voice and stand against the wrongdoers. What inspires and really motivates me is the Afghan diaspora. You all, you're a new hope of Afghanistan. Afghan diaspora has changed so much. Every year we have a big number of university graduates, we have young entrepreneurs. We are witnessing Afghans working in high positions all around the globe. Also, the recent protest in London and across the world has shown our unity and solidarity. It had an impact and will have an impact. Dear fellow Afghans, as I said, we're going through a very difficult time of our life. But I believe that this time to work together, come together and influence the decision makers about the new government. Structure, ask for our right, and don't let Afghanistan to become a battlefield of proxy war again and again. I have great belief that together we are stronger. Ladies and gentlemen, we all left Afghanistan for different reasons. When I came to London with my family, we had nothing except clothes we were wearing. At the time, there were a very small number of Afghans. We did not have this type of events and an opportunity to meet Afghans. How did I get from a pair of clothes to a multi-million-pound business? I had big dreams and high goals, but didn't know where to start from. Education was the only hope, and I wanted to be the most successful Afghan businesswoman. At school, I used to get bullied for different reasons. I was a quiet student. My parents used to encourage me to move forward and be independent. At the age of 16, I started working, and by the age of 18, I was the owner of my own house. I continued to work full-time and study full-time. As we all know, life is full of challenges. I had lots of ups and downs, but never gave up. Education was the tool of motivation for me, as it prevented me from wrong routes and encouraged me to set my goals high. I managed to complete my bachelor's degree and master's and joined the Afghan embassy here in London. I was an ordinary girl, did not come from a big named family. As much as I learned a lot, it was also challenging to work with people more or less qualified than me. However, there were some negativity responses and attitudes, but as a matter of fact, the positivity was the tool to drive me further into my success. After I left the embassy, I started my business. Some of you might have heard Diva Group. I think it was one of the best decisions I have made. Me and my co-founder brother, BIzhan and BIzhan, are the backbone of this business. Without them, it would not have been possible. BIzhan will join us later on. It was a big challenge. First year, we were in loss, but I knew that we were determined that we need the business to grow. After a year, business started to pick up. Initially, we only had 7 workers, and now we have over 40 staff members and 2 branches in the UK, and around 400 workers abroad. The business turned into multi-million. It is a proud statement to make that I'm the only Afghan female in the UK to operate a business at this scale. Thank you. Also, as many of you know, I'm a big fan of cricket. Thanks to RTA, I covered Cricket World Cup, 100 years of Afghanistan Independence Day, and many other major events. I became the first Afghan female to own my own cricket team and sponsored our national cricket team on international stage. Thank you. The aim was to encourage more Afghan females into sport and businesses to invest. The main reason behind my success is my mother, who is fighting cancer right now. She's the strength behind my success. Thanks to my brothers, who are like my friends, my sister, Barrister Zora Jan, and her husband, BIzhan, who are my legal protectors. What made me successful is respecting my parents and getting their dua. Obviously, as a young girls, we all love beautiful clothes, beautiful places, luxury atmosphere, good people around us. But how do we do this independently? Never connect your dreams to depend on somebody else's dreams. Do not wait for someone to come and make your dreams come true, to buy you mansions, cars, or designer clothes. Do not think that by wearing branded clothes will make you brand. You need to make yourself a brand, that anything you wear is a brand. Build strong friendship with people who deserve your time. Promise yourself, no matter how hard it is, you will never give up on your dreams. Never say you cannot afford. Say, how can I? Do not compare your life to others. Just compare your today with your yesterday. If it's an improvement, that's an achievement. Don't worry about people who would say what they will say behind your back, because Allah will witness you in front of their face. Just remind you that I'm still studying in my last stage of my doctorate, PhD studies, so I did not give up on my studies. If a young girl with a lot of challenges can study up to a level of PhD, make a multi-million business, and be the owner of a cricket team, and be an influential Afghan, I'm sure you all can make it. To the highest level of your life, nothing is impossible. Today, you're the luckiest one. Almost every university got an Afghan society. We have PhD graduates and students and business owners who are helping fellow Afghans, mentoring and guiding them to how to achieve their goals. 20 years ago, we haven't had this opportunity. Even there were hardly such events. Just to wrap up, I strongly encourage you to set your goals high, dream big, move forward, believe in yourself, ignore negative people and negativity. Commitment and dedication is the key. You cannot succeed without the risk of failure. If you fail, try again. You might fail 20 times, but the last try will make you successful. تل بریالی وسیم زموږ زنده‌باد دی افغانستان ډیره زیاته مننه او د دغه بیرغ نه ول خو honestly I'm this flag. Yeah. Thank you guys.
Thank you so much, BIzhan, and we
welcome.
really appreciate your kind words and all your achievements.
Thank you so much for having me.
Before you go, quick question. If somebody here wants to start off the business, what's your advice for them?
I would say anything and everything is possible. You just have to have determination and you should aim high. When you start something, even if it's small, you should always aim bigger. And I think it's definitely possible. Anyone would be able to do it. I did it from scratch. And I'm sure that anyone like me would be able to do it as well.
Thank you very much. Can we get a clap for Diva Patang? Thank you so much. Thank you, BIzhan.